Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode, maybe the final episode of I'm Just a Bill here on Chasey K Plays. I am Chasey K, and man, we're about to do it. I think we've got our status. We got all the master medals. We've just got. I think we either have 4 or 5 more people to face in this Pokemon Dome here, and that's exciting. We last time. Like right before we ended the last episode, we looked through our deck and we built a full new deck with a name that I don't love, but it's fine. Psychic Grass. That's carried us through a lot of this game, so I'm happy to come back to it. We do have a couple of fun options here. We've got our Celebes that we've used before that are solid Psychic and Grass. Our Psychic Pokemon are the Slowpokes and Slowkings. We got this Mischievous last time, which we're very excited about this card. That's going to be a good one. Hope we get to play it. We still have a couple of Girafarig. Those are just generally very good Pokemon. And then we did have a couple of fun things here. Yeah, we've got these Togetix, which I'm not sure if these will perform all that well, but there's a chance because these are the best card players of this island that they will have good attacks. They will have good Pokemon cards with good attacks, and it's possible that this metronome attack might be a way for us to copy those abilities for potentially cheaper. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be good. I also don't know if it's like a mimic ability where you copy it on one turn and then get to use it on the next turn, or if it just copies the attack that turn. I think it just copies it that turn. I think it would be very silly for a card game to do it the other way. We've seen cards like Ditto in Fossil who have also done similar kinds of attacks like this. We'll see. We'll see. Could be bad. We've got, should we put that third Professor Elm in here? Yeah, we absolutely should. Damn, glad we looked through. Okay, so if we get another Professor Elm, what do you take out? Do we take out a Master Ball? Do we take a Scoop Up? Let's take out a Scoop Up, because we've got a decent amount of evolution Pokemon. I think that's probably good. And then we've got some Grass, some Psychic, and a couple double colors. Save that. I think we're good there. But yeah, other than that, I think we're ready. So yeah, we got our Psychic Grass deck. I'm wearing my this play? My Saffron City t-shirt, ready to go. We're gonna do it. And while I'm very excited to continue playing this game and hopefully finish it, fingers crossed. Hopefully finish it today. I also have a very busy schedule of needing to beat Metaphor ReFantasio today. I'm like 68 hours in. I feel like I'm so close to the end. But anyway, that's for later. This is for now. Let's open these doors. Only those who have won all 8 Master Medals may enter the Grand Hall. You have won all 8 Master Medals, so enter the Grand. That's kind of just said it twice. All right, this is the place. Rod. Who is Rod? Yeah, I guess it's that time. There's our friends. Rod is the leader of the Grand Masters. This is Courtney, the Fire Maiden. She's gonna be the toughest with our Grass Pokemon here. Steve, the Supernatural Botanist. Oh, interesting. So there will be a Grass. Huh. Okay. I think that should be fine. And Grandmaster Jack. Unfazed, so he probably is lots of colors or something. If you can defeat all of us, then you will have earned the right to inherit the legendary Pokemon cards. Take your place at the table. Okay, first up is probably our toughest. lots of grass energy and no grass Pokemon. But Girafarig can still use agility with just the colorless. And Misdreavus just has the ability to, that Pokemon ability that makes them potentially miss. So we've got some options. We've got that Professor Elm if we ever need to drop our rest of our hand and hopefully get some more psychic energy. Don't get to go first. That's probably also bad. She's got an Entei. And a Ho-Oh that we've never seen before. Crystal type. Once during your turn, before you attack, you may change the type of this Pokemon to the type of any other Pokemon in play other than colorless. Interesting. So that's kind of bad for like our Slowkings, because they're psychic and are weak to psychic. And she's got a Hitmontop. Okay, we're not worried about Hitmontop. That should be fine. Scyther. I guess I should put that on the bench. She's not putting any energy on Entei, though. So is she just stalling with Entei? And she put the other cooler Entei out as well. Okay, so she is starting to put some energy on this thing. I don't really want another Scyther. So let's go Girafarig, and let's plus power, and let's Professor Elm. Just to get stuff out of our hand. Togepi and a Slowpoke, but not... Okay, put a Togepi and a Slowpoke on the bench. Double colorless is pretty good for Togepi. Okay, that didn't really matter in this instance, because we're... Because he's not going to be able to attack us anyway. Okay, and she's not even putting more energy on this. Okay, let's get some evolutions, please. That's one of them. Togepi. Let's go Psychic Energy on Misdreavus. Switch is kind of nice. Problem is we don't have anything that can do 30 damage. I suppose if we had put the energy on Togetic, we could have switched out and used Fly, right? Okay, let's put one on now. That's not the time for Tails. Okay, so now that Entei can really rough us up. But we can switch out of it. Okay, she switched to Ho-Oh. Interesting. Scoop Up is good. Let's look at this Ho-Oh. Okay. Sacred Fire's Fire and Fighting. This attack does 10 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. I want to test this out. This is probably a bad time to test this out, but I want to test it out. So we're gonna put the double colorless on Togetic. 1 retreat cost. Do we want to use our switch, or do we just retreat? I think you can just retreat. Bring in Togetic, and I want to see what happens. Like Metronome, can we copy this? Holy shit! Holy shit, Togetic! That's awesome. Oh man, that worked out way too well. And we got a Celebi. That's not bad. That's not bad. Woo! Togetic, you hot! Now we do need a grass energy though. Let's put a Psychic on... Girafarig needed 2 Psychic for its Confuse Ray. Okay. So let's put our Psychic on... It'd be useful on Celebi, it'd be useful on Misdreavus. I mean, Misdreavus has a move that it can do, so in case anything bad happens, I guess that's something. And then... Here's a question. Do we use Metronome to do another 10 damage to everything on the bench, or do we use Fly to potentially prevent all damage and all effects? How much energy does he have? 1 on Hitmontop, so he can do Curl Up. Nothing on this Entei. 2 on this, but we resist fighting. I think we go for the extra damage. Because we're not going to be able to do that again once Ho-Oh's off the table. That's so good. Oh, that's so good. Ooh, and the grass energy, so we can load up Celebi now. Another Ho-Oh, okay. Bring that out, please. Oh, she did! She did! Why would you do that? Okay, all right then. Is that Ho-Oh's fire, right? No, it's colorless? They're calling that Ho-Oh colorless? Okay. I guess that makes sense, in a way. It resists grass, but it has no weakness. Huh, interesting. All right, let's play this Bill. Let's put this on Celebi. Togetic is a boss. Courtney's got nothing. Oh, poor Courtney. And a Slowking. All right, that helps us out a lot. Now we can mitigate a bunch of damage. Oh, that's not gonna help you, bud. Another Togetic. Slowking on the Slowpoke. Probably should start putting these on the Slowking. Oh, we're good. I guess we just use Fly, because we could use Special Punch, but that just does 40. It's not like... So now we're safe in case she switches into something else. And if she doesn't, we still can just knock it out next turn. Another Celebi, that doesn't help. None of this helps. But we don't really need any help. We're kind of just cooking. Hitmonchan's down. That Hitmonlee is about to die. That Entei has some damage on it. Another Ho-Oh. Please switch out. Okay. But it just has an agility attack, right? Flip a coin if heads. Yeah, it just has an agility. Oh my goodness. That's even better. And we'll knock it out this turn too. Yikes. All right, this goes on to Scyther. All right, Tails. That's too bad, but we're still fine. This Entei's knocked out. One more prize card to go. And I think we just win, right? Because we'll knock out the Hitmonlee. Won't we just knock out the Hitmonlee with this move? Yeah, that's game. She didn't put a single damage counter on us. And that was supposed to be our toughest matchup. That's great. Steve. He was the grass one, right? Oh, you can prepare. Okay. I don't think we need to. We could just build a whole new deck if we wanted to. I want to see how far we can take this one. Okay, he's also using Celebi, but he's probably using a better Celebi than us. Okay, that's... We can get Slowking on turn 2. We could get Togepi. Okay, we've got some stuff here. We would very much like to go first, though. Yeesh, okay. Chansey, uh-oh. And that was that Crystal Celebi. Let's see what that is. He's also got an unknown. We're not worried about that. But the Celebi we probably are worried about. I don't know. Maybe not. So it just has the same crystal type thing. That's not a big deal. Remove damage counters from this equal to the damage done. Equal to the damage done, not half. Okay. That's pretty good. That's costs 3 energy, but it's pretty good. Okay, how do we want to play this? I think you go Psychic Energy on Slowpoke. You go... Master Ball for Togepi. Play Togepi. And then next turn, we can put the Grass Energy on Togepi. We can evolve it to Togetic. We can evolve it to Slowking. And we can just play the Professor Elm and ditch the other cards. It's kind of weird ditching a computer search, but more cards is better than the exact one card we want. And we can also nap to take this off. Now, if we get a Psychic Energy, we put it on Slowpoke. Okay, we don't mind this. This is just kind of stally. Plus power. Those aren't great Pokemon to, those aren't great moves to copy for Togetic. Do we just give up the Grass Energy hoping we get a... No, you still put this on. Because now we're throwing away a plus power. Or we wait one more turn. Because we already played our energy. So we wait one more turn. We can probably computer search to ditch the plus power and something else. To find an energy or to find something else. And then we play Professor Elm. So let's just stick with this. Yep. And I forgot to check, but this Chansey is definitely... oh, not resistant to Psychic. Okay, then maybe we don't care. Maybe we give it one more turn. This is giving him a lot of time to set up, though. And now he's starting to put more on Chansey. Okay. Another Elm. That's too bad. So now you have to ditch one of our Elms, but we'll do it, because we're going to find a Psychic. You put that on Slowking. You get a new hand. Scyther is good. I suppose we just get another Slowpoke, right? You could get a Celebi. But I think we grab... Ooh, Mischievous too is pretty good. I think you grab the other Slowpoke, though, with Slowking in her hand. And then we've already played an energy. Okay. Okay, confused it. So maybe it won't hit us with Double Edge. Okay, it's just going for Pound. That's fine. And now we can start manipulating damage counters. Let's put this on Slowking, thinking that we might get a double colorless for Togetic. Love paralysis there, but still confused. Did get to retreat to a different Chansey. We've got to be a little bit on... we got to be a little cautious about potential stall tactics now. So we don't necessarily want to burn that Elm. Paralysis is good. Okay, now we've got 2 Slowkings ready to go. And a Confusion, so... they might try to retreat. Okay, just use Pound. And got through. Okay. Another Slowpoke. We don't need that. So Celebi only has 1 Psychic Energy on it. It needs 2 more Grass. It's got a resistance to water and no weakness. That's also kind of cool. So we'll knock this thing out. Grass on Scyther. Let's go ahead and just take these damage counters off. Maybe a little dangerous to put too many on Slowking. If we lose the Scyther, it's no big deal, but we don't want to lose the Slowking. Now, it would be cool if that Crystal Celebi's out there and we are able to metronome it and heal up our own Togetic with our damage manipulation. That would be pretty cool. So, take this out. It's 1 prize card down. Another Slowking. So we could play that Slowpoke now. Is that a different Celebi? Maybe not. Maybe it's the same Celebi. Oh, give me that double colorless. Damn. Why did I think those were 2 different cards? Paralysis is good. I think we just attack, right? Let's damage swap though and put everything onto the Slowking without anything on it. Because if that goes away, we're fine. As much as I would like to retreat and then put Togetic in, Mega Drain, get 4 of these damage counters off, it does knock out a Pokemon. But it puts us in a situation where they can bring Chansey out, or even this Unknown, and we can do very little to these things. I guess it wouldn't be little, but it's still better to just have the Slowking do its thing. Let's especially when we're getting paralysis. Didn't even get any energy. Steve's having a bad time. A scoop up is kind of nice. So let's put this on Scyther, I guess. I suppose we could have scooped up Scyther. Well, we would have discarded this. No, we could have. It's fine. Just overthinking a little bit about trying to get more cards in our hand. Celebi's good. That actually gives me an idea. Weird Mewtwo, yeah! Ooh, the switch. Okay, okay. Let's try this. This might be stupid, but we're gonna try this. We're going to play the Celebi. We are going to damage swap. We are going to put all but one onto this Celebi. We're then going to scoop up the Celebi. They're gonna replay the Celebi. Then we're going to switch to Togetic. I guess this is overkill at this point because we just got rid of a bunch of damage counters. Psychic on Celebi. Then we can search for the grass if we need to. Pokemon Power, damage swap. Put this on Togetic. Attack with Metronome. And now this takes away the last damage counter. Very unnecessary. We probably shouldn't have done that and just kept up with Slowking. But it was fun. It definitely was fun. Our bench is full, so these Pokemon don't mean anything. Grass for Celebi. How is our deck doing? We've got 17 cards in our deck to their 32, so he could potentially stall us out. We're gonna try to stop drawing so many cards. We should do a lot of damage to this unknown with our hidden power. So damage swap. Actually, do we play... I mean, we might as well at this point. Just get the energy on it on the off chance we need it. It had some kind of psychic, didn't it? Does have a psychic. 30 for each energy. It doesn't have any energy, so is going to be a little slow. It still does 30, which is what we need. Actually, is this weak to... Ooh. Ooh. What's our retreat cost? None? Oh, well, if our retreat cost is none, then yeah, okay. Okay. That's fine. So we take that out. And now all you got's a Chansey. Two turns away. Confusion. Paralysis puts this game away completely, but Confusion is still good. He's digging. Ooh, Misdreavus. Can you swap it out? He can! Oh, he's saving himself! Alright, we've got a plus power. We could potentially put this away. Wait, but don't we have to... Yeah, there's the transparency check. He gets it. Okay. Woo! Woo! Nice. Man, that Misdreavus is so cool. I'm glad one's in our deck. We still haven't gotten to use it. That went well. Okay, Jack was the unfazed deck, so we have no idea what this is. We haven't seen a Lugia yet. Can we save? Let's just go back into it. Crystal Lugia deck. Okay, let's see what the Lugia card is. I love Lugia. Water and a Seadra. Okay, Seadra I think is weak to... Is it weak to grass or is it weak to electric? We'll have to see. Mischievous turn 1. Oh, we could put a Slowking out there too. We don't have the third energy though, so we're not guaranteed. I think you go Mischievous. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, come on, I want to go first. Oh, they start with Lugia. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That could be bad. We did get our third Psychic, so you could just leave... leave Slowking there to stall. Same crystal type stuff, and then Aeroblast if the defending Pokemon has any energy cards attached to it. Choose one and discard. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. You have to be water and psychic to use it. And Horsey is weak to lightning, not grass. Okay. Putting the Pokemon to sleep is pretty good. It's not as good as paralyzing or confusing it. We have no retreat cost. You know what? I am just going to hold up this Slowking, and we can swap into Slowking whenever. And even if he gets the right amount of energy on Lugia, our Mischievous has no energy on it, so it's just a great stall here. Be nice if the Lugia's attack missed, though, next turn. He's got the energy. Whew! Dodged it. Okay, we're gonna try to play a Psychic on Misdreavus, because if he misses again, then Misdreavus can attack. If he gets it, we still can put the last energy on Slowking and be fine. Let's also put another Slowpoke on the bench, because we'll probably end up using Professor Elm next turn, and maybe get ourselves a Slowking that way. A second Slowking. Damn. Okay, that's fine. Oh, wait. What? Right. God, I forget we flip the coin. They don't flip the coin. Okay. So now we do play the other Psychic on Misdreavus. I think you just Elm now. I feel bad throwing away a couple cards, but I don't necessarily need more Slowkings. I wouldn't mind like a Celebi. There you go. That's exactly what we asked for. Although we did get another Slowking. Let's go ahead and use Bill, see what we get. Good, we're gonna be great on energy for a while. Do we get a third Slowking? I don't think you need it. I don't think we need it. We could always grab a Scyther, we could grab a Giraffe Rig. I think we can hold on to it for a turn at least. We did play the energy, yeah, okay. Put this thing to sleep. Now it's got to flip. He's got to flip heads to wake up, and then we have to flip tails to get damage done. It did wake up, okay. Still puts them in a bind. I still wasn't sure if we got it or not. I really need to pay more attention. So heads we win on that. Slowking, load you up. We could just swap out. No, I think we're just kind of keep slow pace here. Keeps waking up. Okay, now we're dead. Yeah, okay. That's fine. So now you go Slowking. Drew a switch. That's pretty good. Grass on Celebi. Wait, hang on. We just had the... I didn't even pay attention. That's fine. Okay. Oh, you know what we get? We grab a Togepi. Imagine if we could use Aeroblast. That'd be cool. Would have really wanted paralysis there. It's okay. We can handle the damage and we can handle the energy coming off if it happened. But he might also just retreat. Yep, okay. And we can't attack next turn. Is that the Slowking can't attack next turn? Let's read that to be sure. The defending Pokemon can't attack Eevee. Yep, okay. So we can swap out to something else. What's on Celebi right now? Grass energy. Okay, so we'll search up a Psychic. Play this on Celebi. We will switch into Celebi, so now we can attack this Eevee. And then next turn, we will double colorless onto Togepi, and then we can Elm and look for a Togetic. Confused and poisoned. So if you leave it in, this is dead. I thought it was confused. Is it like... I guess I have to read. I thought it was confused and poisoned. Maybe it's like Slowking where it's one or the other. If heads, okay. If tails, oh, I see. It is like Slowking. Gloom, that's the one. That's the one I was thinking of that does both those things. Well, this is great. Now we can just find the Togetic without having to use the Elm for that. So we can guarantee the Togetic. You can double colorless on Togetic. Then we use an Elm. We are burning some cards though. Giraffe Rig, Energy Surge, Scoop Up, Celebi, another Psychic Energy. Okay, that's good. That's pretty much all we need. Okay, Okay, confused. He's running out of safe options. Doesn't even get to retreat. Do we have any damage counters on us? Yeah, there aren't. Okay, so we don't even get to heal up anything. Let's throw a Giraffe Rig on the bench. Let's put this Psychic Energy on Togetic. All right, we have evened up the prizes, but we are in a much better position than they are, because I think basically everything they have, well, I guess this Horsey is safe, but everything else has damage on it. Played no energy that turn. Let's not play the Bill, but let's use the Energy Search. On Slowking. Confusion, that's good. Either one's good, but this one maybe a little bit better in this situation. Okay, they're giving up on this Horsey. Grass Energy can go... We don't really need it on anybody. Guess we play a second Celebi. Put it on there. Okay, so we've got a Scoop Up that can be useful if we do get damage on us. Another Scoop Up. Okay, so this Celebi can't attack next turn. We do have another switch, though. Does this... Resistance Psychic, okay. Ugh. 17 cards in the library. This may be a bad idea, but I really want a Psychic Energy. Nice. Okay. Woo! We're good then. Oh, I guess we were fine anyway. We could have switched to Togetic. Wasn't even paying attention to that one, but this is better because now we can just switch to our other Celebi and keep it up. Couldn't switch to Slowking there because it resists. Lugia is back. Oh, you didn't have the energy! Oh, and this is your last Pokemon. Sorry, man. Sorry, buddy. Alright, it's just a Rod left. What would even be Rod's deck? Like, what's he use? Does he just have, like, all 3 legendary dogs or something, or... He's just some combination of everybody's stuff. I guess we save. Sure, man. Crystal Charizard. Well, that's not good for us. Man, this is tough. I mean, immediately I'd like to put out the Celebi, because we've got the energy for it. We've got a Slowpoke and a Slowking, but we only have potentially 2 Psychic Energy with this Energy Search here. I think you go Celebi first, because I don't think Crystal Charizard is a basic Pokemon. It's not like an EX Pokemon. I think you still have to evolve it through the normal means. That could be bad for us, though. They could have something that deals double damage to Celebi and just knocks it out turn 1. We'll see. It's a Raikou. Now, hang on. This thing has... You put it into play during your turn, not during setup, so you wasted its ability. It's not even a very good ability, but you did waste the one thing that's kind of good about it. Cyndaquil scares me. Actually, it doesn't scare me, because Swift is not going to... Swift can't do weakness resistance, so maybe we're okay. Maybe we're okay. But when you evolve to Quilava, that could potentially be worse. That gets us the Togetic. Right? Right? No way. I mean, we could pick up Misdreavus, but you're telling me that both of our Togetics are in the prize pool? You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Well, that's bad. Poison's great. Oh, you're gonna use Step In with Entei? You should. That'd be sweet. Not gonna do it. Okay. My worry is that this, this Cyndaquil is probably going to evolve to Quilava, and then it's going to use an attack that just straight up kills Celebi. And if that happens, we're in a bind. The safest thing to do would be to put this on Girafarig, because no matter what the next draw is, we could put the grass energy on it too and use an agility. The slightly less scary, I mean, that's the safest. The slightly less safe is Misdreavus, because maybe you get a second one. Even if you don't, it's, and this is all assuming that Celebi gets knocked out next turn, which it might not. Let's not say probably. You could put out Misdreavus, you have an energy on it. If you get another Psychic, great. If you don't, it still has the transparency ability that potentially makes us safe. Slowking's super risky, because I mean, I guess you're stalling it out. It's not that bad. You put it out there, it takes some damage, you swap it out on, you put the damage on Girafarig or something, you can stall it for a bit. Togepi would be insane. You don't do that, because it's probably just going to die, and we're hoping to get a Togetic, which we might get. There's a 33% chance we get it once we knock out this Raikou on this turn, because it's one of our 6 prizes. Actually, 2 of them are 2 of our 6 prizes. So you put it on Girafarig. That is just safe. But if they don't have the Cyndaquil, if they don't have the other energy, if they don't have the Quilava, I mean. Didn't have the Quilava. Okay. That's fine. And we did get the other Psychic Energy, and the Bill helped too. So, knowing that, let's start putting this on Slowking. Let's also take off these damage counters. Yeah, I suppose we should probably Bill. Master Ball. we know Master Ball doesn't help us get to the Togetic. Poison would be great. Yes! Okay, we don't have to worry about the Cyndaquil anymore. Whew! So now they've got an Entei with no energy. We got our Togetic, very nice. And they've got this Teddy Ursa. So I think what we do here... We could put in the Togetic and Metronome, the fire... What is it called? It's not Flame Wheel, but it's Protective Flame. We could Metronome the Protective Flame. And knock this out in 2 turns. Let's do that. It's a little risky. Let's drop the Psychic Energy. Put in the Togetic. I mean, it's not risky exactly in that, you know, hey, we protected ourselves and we're going to knock this thing out in 2 turns, but we were also just fine doing what we were doing. Another Elm, okay. Psychic, let's put that back on Celebi. Do we even want a Pokemon? Slowking, Mischievous, Giraffe Rig. We don't want Scyther. We don't. We could get a Slowpoke, I guess, and then Elm. I mean, we got 37 cards. I would kind of like the double colorless. Yeah, okay. Let's do this. We grab a Slowpoke. You play the Slowpoke. You use an Elm. Okay. Well, Scoop Up's okay, and then we got some energy cards. That's pretty good. And we already played an energy. Okay. And we are safe against the next attack. Oh, please don't tell me you computer searched for an energy card. That would be kind of sad. Fury Swipes does 10 damage times the number of heads. It is free to retreat. Let's hope for the poison. Nice. Okay. Teddy Ursa's down. You just have 1 Pokemon left. That's our second Togetic. No psychic resistance. It's good to know. I think you keep this in because the poison, yeah. So now you have to have another Pokemon and swap it out. or you lose when you swap back to my turn. Got a Charmander on the bench. Got the retreat. And now, if I poison you, you die. I don't have anything that does more than 30. Do you have anything that does more than 30? No. Okay, we're not gonna worry about it. We'll just... Poison wins? Or not wins, not wins. We have one more prize card to collect, and they do have that very hurt Teddy Ursa. Could evolve to Ursa Ring? Nope. Alright, well now we win. Woo! That went well. That's our 4. Now, do we have to face Ronald again, or did we just win? I'm not sure. I think you face Ronald one more time. Except, yeah, Ronald's here. There he is. There's our boy. Sure, let's save one more time. He's kind of been all over the place in terms of cards. Let's hope he leaves the fire Pokemon at home. That's tough. We could Togetic turn 2. We could Slowking turn 2. Let's try it. Let's try the Togetic. Hey, we get to go first. That's big. Oh, and we just drew the Togetic. That's sweet. This Sneasel... It's a little scary, I guess. Can't kill us on turn 1. Oh, I guess we should have saved that for next turn, because we might draw a Slowking. But you grab it anyway, I guess. Snivell protects us a little bit. He's got a Master Ball. Larvitar to Pupitar. Bam. So that does 10 because of the Snivell? Yeah. Plus power, that's interesting. I kind of want to be able to get to fly. We just can't guarantee what our cards are going to be. I think he'd do this anyway, because Togetic resists fighting. Yeah, so that's actually really safe to be out there. Let's damage swap, take this off. Put on Slowking. No reason to scoop up yet. Now, what else here? Beat up is... So that could do 30, or this does 10 damage for each of your bench Pokemon. So 10... So that would also do 30. So we can do 40 to this thing. I guess you just don't use the plus power here. Okay. Must be nice to flip 6 heads in a row. We could just computer search for an elm. Because the other idea is that we put all these damage counters on Celebi, we scoop it up, we put the Celebi back out. But then we don't have enough computer search. I think the computer search is worth it. Like, yeah, we have to give up 2 solid cards, but we just need more cards, especially energy cards. That's better. That is better. So we don't need to fly yet. So let's start putting stuff on Slowking. And since we're doing that, just in case they have a gust of wind or something, we're fine if Girafarig goes, but we want Slowking to stick around. We can Metronome beat up again. Another Celebi. Okay. Attack over 20 or Sandstorm does 10 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Neither of those are all that good. I think we'd rather just fly. So let's go grass on Togetic, because we've got the energy search if we need to get Celebi back out. So I think we just fly. Okay, this is going well. This is weak to grass, though, isn't it? Interesting, interesting. Totodile's weak to grass, too. Also interesting. Okay, here's an idea. Let's find another grass. Play that grass on the Celebi. Pokemon Power, damage swap. Put 2 damage counters on Celebi. Sure, we can bill. Retreat for free to Celebi. Use Absorb, which will do 40 damage and heal up 20 from us. Totodile on the bench, saved himself another turn. Double colorless, okay. Yeah, play a Girafarig. Psychic here, Pokemon Power. Let's just make sure no dirty tricks happen. Mystical Leaf kills. Now you're back in the same spot you were before. 1 Pokemon left, weak to whatever we got. Stantler on the bench. Okay, that doesn't hurt you. Oh, but no energy. You're not going to be able to do anything with it. Let's grab a Slowpoke. Get ourselves closer to a second Slowking. Now, you need a double colorless to do anything. Okay, we really want to paralyze this if we can. Or poison, I mean. Actually, you know what? Sorry, don't listen to me. Confusion is fine. So it gets through our confusion. But it does not confuse us, so we still win. Woo! Man. That should be it, baby. Feels good. So good. Same deck the whole time. Sorry, Ron. Feel bad for you. Now, the problem is, once you receive the cards, the game's over. It's not like there's... It's not like I get to do anything with these cards. Yeah, we never even get to see Crystal Charizard. We'll take a look at Crystal Charizard. Oh, I guess they're gonna let us do it now. Electric and fire. Okay. Yeah, that. Flip 4 coins, does 30 times the number of heads. It's not terrible. 4 energies, nuts though, especially when they're 2 different colors. I kind of like this Lugia. It's probably more work than it's worth, but I do like Aeroblast does good damage and also just cripples an opponent of if they never are able to get enough energy to get back to their max attack, then you're just putting them in a real bind. 80 HP is pretty good too. You do have to be Water Psychic, but we've got some pretty decent Water Psychics. This could slot right into our deck right now. It does offer a resistance we don't have in our deck, so that could be pretty good. It's not bad. It does more damage than most of the attacks we've got. And the Ho-Oh, you know, when you get to use its attack for 1 energy, it's really good. When it costs 4 energy and it's all colors, it's tougher. It's tougher. It's still pretty cool, though. I do love the Pokemon trading card game. I'm not necessarily the modern Pokemon trading card game, although I'm still having fun with TCG Pocket. But I do love this Pokemon card game. Well, that's it. What a great game. Still upset the Entei didn't work. The Pokemon Power for Entei, it really should have worked. But outside of that, I think the person who made this hack did a fantastic job. All the art stuff, getting the cards in, making custom decks for all these different trainers. It has to be a ton of work. Making the AI work for some of these things, having to make fixes to some of these cards, like when it comes to something like the Slowking that we talked about, has a different Pokemon power than what it has in paper, but also the one in paper is messed up, at least in English versions. So finding a way of like, okay, we can use the Alakazam damage swap for that, which turned out to be very clutch for our deck. But there's just a ton of effort put into something like this. Even when you have a lot of these assets already done for you and a lot of the gameplay stuff already done for you based on what was previously made for the original Pokemon trading card game. But there's a lot of good work here. The link is in the description if you want to go find this patch and patch your own ROM and play like me and play with these cool cards. This was a blast. I did feel myself missing some of the older cards, like some of the cards from the original game. Like, man, it'd be great to have the real original Hitmonchan in here. It'd be great to have Rain Dance Blastoise in here, or Water Gun Lapras. Some of these cards would be great, but the fun of this series was that I didn't know any of these cards, or knew very little about most of these cards, and got to come in and get surprised and play like a brand new game all over again. Even though a lot of this is still, knowing these clubs, knowing Imakuni, know when to go to talk to Ishihara, that kind of stuff. But fantastic time. There is another game I considered playing for this series was the Pokemon. It's called Pokemon Card GB2 Here Comes Great Rocket, I think is how it's technically translated. But it's the Japanese-only sequel to this game, or the original Pokemon trading card game. And I've played through it before, but it adds the Team Rocket expansion, and I think it maybe some of the gym. Maybe it doesn't add the gym expansion, but it definitely does add the Team Rocket expansion, which does add in some cool cards, some dark Pokemon, some very broken trainer things that made competitive Pokemon cards a real bore. But I thought about playing that. The problem with that game is it just gives it adds a second island, and it just kind of doubles the length of the game. And it's not all that different from the original game, just with a handful of new cards. So I thought this would be more fun, more exciting, and I think I was right. I had a great time with this. Please go support the hack. Go download it and patch your own version and play this thing, because it's so cool, just so cool. So when you continue from diary, you're just in Mason's lab again. Okay, so we'll make one more save here. Does Mason have anything to say now that we've done the thing? Okay, but we don't have anything else to do. Huh, okay, that's kind of cool. That's a nice way of giving something. That probably is, I imagine it has to be in the original game. I wonder what your prize is for winning. I mean, they're not going to give you legendary Pokemon cards or anything. And you certainly can't card pop. Is card pop even something you can do in here? I don't think so. I don't think you can just card pop in here. But that was something you used with the Game Boy Color's IR feature, and you would link those up, and it was just Mystery Gift. It was Mystery Gift, but with the card game, and you'd get specific cards. I think there were 2 cards in the original Pokemon trading card game you could only get through card pop, and one was a Mew and one was a Venusaur, and those are the only ways to get them. And because it was a Mystery Gift, you wouldn't necessarily just get those 2 cards. You would get a random card, but it could be those random cards. Anyway, I'm rambling. That's unimportant here. We're gonna have to figure out what to play next. I haven't even thought about it. I have another Pokemon related thing I would like to do. Actually, I have 2 Pokemon related things I would like to do. I want to space out the Pokemon a little bit. I don't just necessarily want to go back to back on Pokemon stuff. So I'll be thinking of some things. I had a couple other ideas that I'm not 100% sure about. And who knows, maybe another video game will come out here in the next week or 2, and maybe I'll want to play that. So we'll see. There will be something else on Chasey Plays, I am sure. So make sure to tune in next Wednesday and see whatever that is. But until then, go check out some of the other stuff I'm part of. Go check out the Casual Hour podcast I do with Bobby Pease. It's about video games. We're as this episode is airing, we should have just finished our game of the year. So go check out all 3 of those episodes. I'm sure they were very exciting. And we'll, if you want to see what my favorite games were this year, you can do that there. I guess I can say it now. It's already happened. Not when I'm recording this, but it's already happened when you're listening to this. So my number 10 was Pokemon TCG Pocket. And so that gives you a little hint of what my favorite 2024 video games were. Casualhour.com, link in the description for that. Go find all of our streams and recordings and podcasts and other things that we do for that. And then I have another podcast I do with my good friend Pierce Corshane. It is called Pilot Program, where we watch the first episodes of every television show ever made. There should be a new episode of Pilot Program also at this point if you're watching this on A Cook's Tour, the Anthony Bourdain show on the Food Network. So lots of fun stuff. If you like Pokemon, if you like other video games, if you like television, I got it all for you. Link in the description of Pilot Program as well. So go check that out. Until then, thanks so much for joining me. This was I keep saying it, but this was fantastic. I had a wonderful time with this video game and this hack, and maybe I'll just get more into the world of hacks. I've got a lot of good ones that I could play. With that, we'll see you next time. Bye.